And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
As you can see, we've already started here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Ceballos does well to get it back. Trippier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Brahim Diaz. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Son Heung-min, Robertson. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Son Heung-min has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Valverde. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it though that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Spread out to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Valverde. Chouameni, Goulart chasing after it. And it's Modric. And it's Lucas Vazquez. They get a throw in. Out to the left it goes. Messi, big chance! Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Trippier having a look. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. The pass has gone astray. Lucas Vasquez. Couler. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcó en el minuto 35 el dorsal 9.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Modric proves too strong. Yamal. Ceballos wins the duel this time.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. And it's Messi. Ceballos. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szymanski. Yamal.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward.
That was lovely, that.
Modric. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's has a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Yamal on a strong run down the right. Ceballos. And it's Modric. Couler. Lucas Vasquez. Now Modric. Valverde. Couler, who's set up one goal so far, and he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Szymanski. Son Heung-min gets into some space. Ruben Neves with the short one. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's taking no chances there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now they can spring out of defence.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
And it's Trippier. That's been cut out, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Son Heung-min.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Modric. And here's Mbappe. And he's on his way! Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10, Modric. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
El dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Trippier, lovely feet. And that's aimed into... Heads it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Messi. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Azmoun joining us now. I think we all anticipated that.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Mbappe. And he's managed to get... Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Ferran Torres. Mendes.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most... He's got to goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Valladolid are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Son Heung-min. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Tries to get it clear. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. Szymanski. Trippier.
Oh, really well played.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Messi. It's a decent look. There's the header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Robertson. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Robertson. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Messi. Yamal ploughing through the middle. And it's hoisted clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Son Heung-min. Pulls it back. He's had a go! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Valladolid deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue...
Goes in for the header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No, that's been intercepted. 30 minutes gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Moro.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he put it away? They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Valladolid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he spark a counter here? Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Szymanski. Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Raúl Moro.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. He is through here. Ruben Neves tries looking up for options on the left. And that has been cleared. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a sweet ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got it all. And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's good defensive concentration.
Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts. Yamal being hunted in packs.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Yamal has the 4th most assists in the league this year. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Big chance! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
El dorsal 7.
Valladolid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Son Heung-min herring after the ball here. Son Heung-min. Robertson. Ruben Neves. And here's Yamal. Trippier crosses. Oh, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 53 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Marcos Andre. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they... And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Kennedy. Donnarumma, will they claim to that? Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Valladolid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onside! Oh, that's fabulous. Marcos Andre! No, he's missed it.
Marcos Andre knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Chooses to go cross-field. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Ferran Torres takes control of it and he's on the move. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Played out to the right. And that's gone loose. Drive and the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is that. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please.
Great chance! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that's a throw-in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Szymanski. And they've switched it over to the other side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a shade optimistic. Ruben Neves. That's gone for a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a brilliant interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Trippier. And it's Ruben Neves. And that's gone loose.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's been given away. Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. Szymanski. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries a shot! Looking for the runner. Min.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That has been knocked clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Great goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Gets his pass away. Min. And Robertson. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Can he get onto this? He's got away. And that's played in low. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 33 será reemplazado por el dorsal 20. Se va a llevar a cabo
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mendes. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Oh, great run, magical. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Chance here to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. And he's had a hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Yamal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. And he's had it nicked away. He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 37. Se va a realizar un
Barcelona
cambio de jugadores.
have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's the chance to counter. Mendes. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
We are into stoppage time. Ferran Torres. Now it's Messi. Mendes. Nice ball and he's in. Shot at goal! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that is that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So hello
el
and welcome
dorsal
to what has
20.
turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of shapes to shoot! And that is expertly dealt with. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And it's Messi. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Borja Mayoral!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now Mendes. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Trippier is behind this one. That's a throw.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Yamal. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi! And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He gets big. Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Trippier. Szymanski. Yamal. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruben Neves goes short. Borja Mayoral. Getafe have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min chasing after it. Robertson. Yamal. And it's Ruben Neves. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Borja Mayoral is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. Son Heung-min. Szymanski. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Borja Mayoral. A real chance if he can get through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Opts for safety. Played towards the other side. Trippier. Yamal. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's taking no chances there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Son Heung-min. Up for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. And he's had a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Robertson. Ruben Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getafe deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Now he's off and running. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Driving forward. Robertson. That's tidy. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Real chance! Neon gets rid without sophistication. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Mendes. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Trippier. Ball is over the line. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 22. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's terribly wayward.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ferran Torres. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's good running with the ball. Borja Mayoral. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's had it taken off him. Yildirim showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Son Heung-min. There's the crossfield ball. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
El dorsal 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Getafe take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's that, the end. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Rogamos a nuestros espectadores que abandonen el estadio de forma ordenada una vez.